Okay, so I've probably been asked like how I do my brows and what I use to do my brows like a bunch of times. Honestly, what I use to do my brows changes up a lot. It just kind of depends on what I have, what I've bought, what I'm trying out, what I like. I'm currently using this Morphe. It's kind of like a little pot. It's a little pot. This is what I'm currently using. I swear, I think this was like $7. It was super cheap. I use this brush right here. It's an angled brush. It's a really tight angled brush. Like, it is flat as can be. Honestly, it's probably time I get a new one, but it has a spoolie at the other end too. I'm gonna do one of my brows on camera just to show you because it's super easy. I mean, first and foremost, I get my brows done by an incredible woman who knows what I like because I've been getting my brows done by her forever. She knows exactly how to do it, so that's a big thing. I let them grow out for a really long time. And I made them really fucking horrible so that they could be shaped the right way. But I have a really nice natural arch to my brow, which is typically just what I follow. So usually kind of what I do, and this is going to be hard for me because I've never done this on camera before and this is super small, but I usually will kind of like brush them down a little bit and you can see like where my natural line is to my brow. So I brush them down a little bit and I open up my pot. I will go in here and like put some here, put it on both sides, and then I kind of take some of the excess off on the edge. And honestly, like all I do is I take the pointy end, like, see, there's like a end that's like longer than the other. And I take that and I put it right where like the on my brow starts. And I kind of just make a mark down. And then I flip it and take that pointy end. And literally just draw down. Like that easy. Like, and then I will kind of clean it up a little bit. Now, the really important thing to remember, because I mess up all the time with my brows and I'll fix it later. I use concealer to fix it, but the important thing to remember with your brows is when you're looking at a natural brow, like it's not filled in a lot here. It's dense and it's dark on the edges. So that's where you're gonna use the majority of your product. Like that's where you're really gonna like get in there and just kind of go. Like here, I'm gonna make another line at the top and I don't go all the way over. Whenever the brow hairs start to stand straight, kind of when I stop, and I will literally just like paint it on. All right, and then I do kind of the same thing for the bottom. I start here where it gets really dense, and then I just match it around. And I just fill it in. This is where it's important to know, like, that you don't have to go overboard. I just take what is left on my brush and you literally use it and feather up with it. I don't even fill it in all the way. And then really what I do here, like literally immediately, is I take my spoolie and I brush it out. And I just kind of make sure that it all gets brushed through. Like, you want that part of your brow to be natural. Like, it's not supposed to look like a box. It's not, like, meh. It's really that easy. Like, and then I just kind of go through and I do a little bit of cleanup through here, and then I will take my concealer on a brush like this. Let me find it. That's not it. I take my concealer on a brush like this, and I literally will just go through and cut out the brow. I will take away where I messed up, clean it up a little bit. This one probably needs more of a tail. And that's legitimately it. Like, I will go through here and kind of brush this out too so that it's no chunks, but I brush lightly here. Like, I barely put the brush in. I do that. See? Easy peasy.